in SJS Nation, SJS Fam, it's your girl, Jackie says, and we are officially on your screens with the first episode of the Student.ish. I know it has been much awaited, a lot of noise has been made about this show, and we are here today with the first episode. But before anything, I'd love to thank our sponsors for today's show. I'd love to thank Peter City, Fruit Haven, and Preen Online. Guys, I've left their business contacts in the description box. Just contact Fruit Haven for your fruit salad, for your juice. If you want pizza, bread, anything pastry related, just contact Peter City, and also Preen Online. If you want affordable clothes, just contact Preen Online. All right. As I stated in the trailer, Student.ish is an entertainment show which features student influencers, entrepreneurs, normal students, even postgraduate students, and many more. We are going to be talking about a lot of stuff with regards to education, regards to entertainment, where students are going to be the center of the show. So today with me in the studio, we have two amazing guests, and I'd love for them to introduce themselves.
All right, my name is Festus. I'm a student of E-levy, a geography student and YouTuber.
Okay,
my name is Kujaji Emanuela, a W300 student, also the current Miss UW, and also a professional model.
Okay. So guys, as I said, we have amazing people in the studios today. We have the whole Miss University of Education Winneba Rari has today, and we have a YouTuber. But wait, what's your channel about?
My channel is about what's trending, but I just make it in a funny way.
Just in a funny way, like who is your YouTube role model?
I don't have a YouTube role model.
So in 2% say could you Sheldon and Headless and the rest, they are not you, because basically that's the kind of content they've been creating.
Okay. Even though I like them, I watch their stuff, but they didn't inspire me.
They don't inspire you.
Not, like, they didn't give me the inspiration.
They didn't give you the inspiration. So who gave you the inspiration?
From my friends.
From your friends.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So guys, as you've heard, we have Festus and we have Ella with me here in the studio, about to discuss a lot of stuff today right inside today's episode of Student.ish. All right. So let's set the ball rolling. First of all, what's trending right now in Ghana is the E-levy. And we've heard a lot of stuff about it. And even within the week, we've had a lot of celebrities. Shatawale, we've heard Lydia Forson. A lot of celebrities are adding their voices to it. Do you think it's going to make any difference to the implementation of the E-levy? I'll start with you, Festus.
Actually, do I think what the people are talking about?
What the celebrities, because right now, normal folks in the country have talked about the E-levy, and people were saying a lot of things against it, but the government is still trying to put measures in place to still bring it out, and the celebs are saying a lot about it. So what do you think about it? The celebs adding their voice to it. Do you think it's going to make any difference?
Okay, in a way, I think it's gonna make a difference because these celebrities are people look up to, people listen to them. Me, for instance, I listen to Shatawale more than my president.
Hey.
Oh yeah.
Shatawale for president of Ghana and Namibwa.
Penny say man no grow set man, we man won't also help the country, because right now people they make the thing they look like if you get opportunity where you get your chance where you can't get power, you can take any decision you want.
Oh yeah.
2024.
In the future.
So you think it's going to make a difference?
Oh yeah.
Are you sure?
I think it's gonna make a difference.
You know, probably Shatawale's fans might not make up even up to half of the country's population. Do you know that? It might not make up to half of the country's population. That is just based on something I'm saying, because not every person is a Shatawale fan.
Yeah.
So I don't think it's going to make any difference.
I think it's going to make a difference because the president knows the kind of people Shatawale control in a way. You know, if Shatawale is bringing us something, and let's say it's not even genuine, but because it's Shatawale saying it, people will follow, and the president knows this. So I think the president will look at Shatawale saying this and inform his plans.
Okay, all right, guys. Probably let's hope and see if Shatta can have an impact on the E-levy. Ella, what about you? Do you think the celebrities voicing out their opinions about the E-levy, do you think it has any, they'll bring any change to the implementation of the E-levy?
Well, I don't want to say it will because I can't tell. And then I learned the president was like 80% of the minority in the parliament, they are saying no, but then he will still pass it on. So I can't tell because he is the president, even though they have to ballot it.
But you know, we voted him into power, right?
Yes. And you know, sometimes too, they don't want to listen to us. Like, that's what I've seen. Sometimes they want to take the things in their power and then decide it at the parliament and then pass it on. So I just think maybe he can say, well, whether you like it or not, because it's better for the country, we have to do it.
Okay, so one last thing about the E-levy before you move on. As students as you are, how is the E-levy implementation going to affect you as students?
It's really, really going to affect, because I know a lot of my friends, like, they do this online businesses and they're looking at you paying, like, when you buy something above 100 cedis and you're supposed to send the money through Momo, and then the person receiving it, if you are supposed to add up, maybe I feel it might collapse a lot of online businesses, because some people, they send just the amount, and then if you are supposed to add some, people will stop buying. Like, it's going to really affect a lot of businesses on campus that I know.
Okay. What about you, Festus?
Okay, for me, one thing is that I think we are not the ones supposed to pay the E-levy. If there should be something like an E-levy, it should be between the service providers and the government, because the E-levy is a tax, right? And a tax is an additional contribution to the country's revenue that is being imposed on workers' salary, business profits, and transactions. But the transactions we are talking about here is an instance of buying and selling.
Sure.
So if I'm sending money to my brother, my sister, or my girlfriend, I don't think that is buying or selling. It's just money that I'm giving to them as a gift. So I don't think I should be taxed on that, because at that time no work has been in place.
Okay, so guys, we've heard it all about the E-levy. Personally, you know, as YouTubers, it also affects us, right?
Yeah,
It will definitely affect us. It affects us in a lot of ways indirectly, because definitely we are still going to get our transactions electronically. Anyways, that was all about it. If you have any other opinions about the E-levy as a student, as whoever you are watching right now, just leave it down below in the comment section. We have our fruit juice here, which is probably sponsored by Fruit Haven. So if you're inside Winneba or wherever you are, you could just contact them for yours. Not just fruit juice, but also fruit salad, vegetable salad, and many more. All right. So we are heading over to the very informal segment where I come in with my questions. Festus, what is one thing that you're in the third year, right?
Yeah.
Third year. What is one thing you wish you knew before you came to the university? One thing you wish you knew.
Okay, I wish I knew that the university wasn't that fun as people used to say before I came.
Are you investing your day?
Oh no.
And you're there.
Oh no.
Because during my I really had fun in the university.
Oh, no, because some courses are really offering me.
So in terms of academic wise, definitely we would say that academic wise is difficult.
Yeah.
But in general, can you say the university is not that fun?
Oh, it's fun. It's fun if you know how to you know how to make use of the opportunities you get every day. Because when I came to school, I was just a reserve type. I'm in my third year. I'm a pianist as well. But if I've realized that right when I came to level 100, if I really make use of my keyboard playing, I would have been at somewhere by now, because I'm a very good player. But I was so reserved, not putting myself so much into people. Yeah.
Okay. Ella, what about you? What is one thing you wish you knew before you came to the university?
Yeah, well, I wasn't anticipating much. I was just coming so that anything that comes in my way, it just comes out. I wasn't that kind of person I was expecting too much. I was just like
because you know, before you came to the university, you heard a lot from your junior high school teachers,
yeah.
and they'll say university is this. So I'm pretty sure you probably thought that was it. But when you came, it was different. There's expectations. There's expectations versus reality. So the expectations from senior high school was like, okay, so when it comes to the university, this and this, but you realize that, oh, okay, it's far from that. What were some of those things?
Well, there will be like force, like study very hard when you go to the university. You can choose whatever you want to do there, because here you
Oh,
that was what they were telling. I remember my geography teacher. He was always like, "Hey, fourth year when you go to the university, it's not like that."
I
Hey,
remember that very well.
My
They lied to
teacher.
us.
He
Our
lied
teachers
to
lied to us. Senior high school teachers, much and trouble though. Please, the university is hard. The university is very hard. Okay, guys. So this fun segment, it is the "What Do You Know" segment, where we will be asking our guests who are here with us today questions about their universities, about their schools, because you're not just going to have just UW students here. We have students from other tertiaries joining us. So, are you ready? Are you ready? Because me and sure said the fruit, the juice has given you kappa already. It's very ready, right? So, who should I start with? Hey. Ladies first. I'll be starting with Festus, so ladies first. So Ella, what is the full name of the registrar of the University of Education, Univa? The full name, registrar or show?
oh, I don't know. I forgot it. Like I knew it, but
Hey, you know your
like
registrar.
that says like escaped me. I forgot it.
This man is almost everywhere at any university meeting. So guys,
I knew it too.
you know,
I knew it.
Sule.
Right now, I forgot it.
You've forgotten his name. Can you help me out?
Can you?
Oh, hey, UW students. I didn't register Diana. He is Esquire Surveyor Paul Osaiberima. That is his name. He's the registrar of UW. And Festus, your question: who is the dean of Faculty of Social Sciences? The dean. What's the man? Well, the man because the person say a man. It's a woman. The dean. Hey, you don't know your dean. Hey, students, you don't know your dean. Hey, maybe just a hint. Maybe she was initially about 3 years ago. She was the head of department for social studies.
Escape you. Hey, this woman
Ella.
2
2 years ago, who was the head of department for social studies?
Oh, but why are you changing?
Because you're from the social studies department, so you don't know your HOD,
Like right
your
now.
former HOD.
Former HOD. Oh, the person is a lady. Oh, this woman.
Okay, so let me help them out. So it's Professor Lucy Efe Atom.
Yeah.
She was the head of department when I was in level 100 to 200, I think 300. Yeah, she was the head of department for social studies, and currently she is the dean for Faculty of Social Sciences. Malisu. All right. So who is the acting vice chancellor of UW? Is that a question? Acting vice chancellor of UW. Hey, Ella. She's the VC of your guys. Acting vice chancellor of UW.
Next question.
No.
Like
So she's
next-
lost. No, you've lost because you have to just 2 chances into what is the area. That's all.
Oh,
So should I tell you?
No.
ask
I'm not.
him a
But
different
you
question.
can say okay. Yeah, you
No.
can tell us, but you're not getting the bonus. You can get a bonus though.
It's Professor Andy.
No, Professor Angie. Yes, Ofori Brinkran. Students, you need to start learning the names of your head. Like you don't know them; they are always in front of you. So that's Professor Angie.
I added.
He is
So,
the
yeah.
acting VC and Vice Chancellor of the University of Education, Univa. And it's the last question.
Is that my question?
Yeah, that's your last question because you've answered 2. So your last question. What do you know segment? So your last question. What is the name of the current SRC PRO?
Is that the PRO?
Yeah.
Um,
You voted them into power. You are level 300, right? You don't know your current SRC PRO.
I wasn't well during the campaign, so
Guys, that is why you have the Student.ish show. And basically, this segment is supposed to educate you all watching because a lot of people are out there. They don't know the registrar's name, acting VC, the dean of their own faculty, even their HOD. Who's the HOD of the department?
Dr. Nixon.
No. all right, guys. So that is also you've lost the package though. You're supposed to win something, but you've lost. So would you come again next time and we try and win?
Yeah, I'll come again.
The next time, you're supposed to know all these things.
Okay.
Sure. All right. So, guys, that is all for the What Do You Know segment. And if you have any suggestions, if you have any questions, if you also know the answers that probably you think they are supposed to know, just leave them down below in the comment section. And the next segment is to get to know our guests. We want to get to know them more because basically, as I said, the Student.ish show is to put our students out there. And we know from the onset that Ella is a model and she's also into pageantry. So Ella, someone watching this video might probably also want to contest for a pageantry. How did you start and how was it like for you as a student?
Okay. Let me say, sometimes people ask what inspired me. I would say nobody did. Like, I just got up. I was like, okay, I've been watching Miss Malaika, GMB. Why don't I go for somebody to like vote on me or judge me so that I would know my strength if I can do it? That was how it started, and then I started with Face of North Campus 2019. Yes, that was when I started.
Okay. And did anything, and during your time there was COVID,
Yeah,
did it still stop you? Because I'm pretty sure you put a lot into it during that time, and it still didn't stop you. You still went ahead for Miss UW. Did you hear your friends telling you that, and we'll pray, and when you are wasting your time and all
exactly. That? Because I remember Face of North Campus, we took some coupons, and then most of my friends were like, "You've wasted that money, so why are you going for another one? We're not going to vote for you. So if you would come back for votes, you're not going to vote for." And some people were like, "Hey, level 100 went for Face of North Campus, level 200 too. Why wouldn't you leave it for the level 100?" Like a lot. I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, and I know you're also a model. How is that like for you too as a student?
I would say it's fun. I don't see it as maybe something that is stressful or work for me because I love it. I just realized that walking in heels is not just like throwing your legs. You just add some rhythm and then some facial. Like it just gives me vibes. That's
okay. Are you signed onto any agency?
Yeah, that's Versatile Modeling Agency.
Okay, all right. And Festus, you are a YouTuber.
A keyboardist as well.
A keyboardist. Is that your actual craft or it's something you do for fun or?
Okay, I do a keyboard for fun, but I'm currently.
So wait, I'm assuming there's a program now and I want you there, so you won't charge me, right?
For
So also here for fun.
No, for that one
you said you do it for fun, so definitely.
I haven't actually made my mind say I'm doing this.
Okay, so it's free. You do it for free.
For now,
we want to know because someone watching you might.
Now I play churches for free.
Oh, I see. Okay, so if you want a keyboardist for free, here's something up.
I'm not sure what they are girls in my church.
Hey. Okay, so YouTube. Tell us a bit more about your YouTube channel.
Okay, my YouTube channel is about what's trending, but I present it in a funny way, and I teach people how to do things. Recently, I taught them how to leave their hostel. Yeah, they have a video coming up how to
leave your hostel. How
yeah.
is? Wait. How to leave your hostel? I'm listening.
Okay, I teach them.
You said how to leave your hostel.
How to leave your hostel.
How is that done?
Okay, I saw someone scaling the wall to leave his hostel. And I was like, no, some people don't know how to leave their hostel, so I had to quickly give them tutorials on how to leave their hostel.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So your channel is basically like a comic relief and all that.
Like that.
Oh, okay. Your channel name again?
It's Festinaldo.
Festinaldo. Okay, guys, it's down below. You guys can check him out. And your socials, you can leave your socials so that people can.
Okay, I'm on Instagram as Festus MP. Then Facebook as Festus Social.
Okay. And Ella, your Instagram, your social media.
Instagram it's Ella_OG. The OG is ORDJI. And then Facebook is Ella OG. Like there's no underscore. Just Ella and OG.
Okay. Any last words to anyone before we end the show?
I think everybody should come to the show. It's very interactive, and then we have something to do.
First, there's any last words?
All right. I'm about to upload a video on how to climb a staircase.
Wait, if you want to know how, I'm sure he will even be teaching us how to wear a dress, how to drink water, and all that. Anyway, thank you guys for making it to the show today.
Right.
And to you watching us today, thank you very much for staying with us, being with us. And we appreciate the love shown to us so far. Keep supporting the brand. And thank you all for watching today's video. It's your girl, Jackie says, your hostess with the mustache, bringing you the hottest, the juiciest, and I am out. Peace, guys.